back. There's 2 cameras in here. So there's one in there.
Okay.
No, I think I need a separate.
I guess I might be outside. Hi. Would you like to be the first interviewee?
I totally didn't.
No, you. Why not? You want to just try it out? Just like, go ahead. Yes. Okay, come on down here. You want to be in the camera? All right. This is so you. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll be. You'll be facing that camera, so we're doing kind of like a live interview of like everybody before the actual event. Yeah, well, yeah. They bring the best, you know. That's how it is. Yeah. So, what's your name and where?
Yeah.
What school are you representing?
Geneva Elementary.
Geneva Elementary. Okay. So, have you always been kind of in the education system, or?
Yes, 26 years and counting.
6 years. So, what made you kind of start this 26-year journey?
Kids were in the school, so I was volunteering and ended up being a permanent position.
That's nice. Did you do you have any kids out like what you do? Okay. And is that how you started volunteering at first, kind of because
In elementary, and that's how I started. Yep.
and they're not so little now, are they? How no?
Gone and raising their own kids now, so.
That's crazy. So, what position would you say that you are at Geneva?
At Geneva, I'm the clinic assistant.
Assistant. Okay. Did you when you first started out? Was it working there? Did you always start out as like a clinic assistant, or did it start from like janitor to kind of a newer position?
No, I started out as the the attendance. Yeah, like it's not a DPC, but it's the person who did all the records for the students' office secretary.
You get kind of bored at one point. You were like, you know what? Let me spice it up. Or, try something.
Moved here and then retired, and then grandkids started school, and I was bored, so I decided to go back to school.
Why not? Yeah, do it again. Yeah, that's cool. So, you're being represented here. How do you feel? Is there anybody else from Geneva that is going to be coming by that also?
My family and the principal, Mrs. Padilla, will be here.
Okay, that's great. So, is any of your family out here? Not yet.
Is here, but the kids are coming.
Hi. Well, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just wanted to come by. Thank you. Yeah, you have a nice day. Thank you. See ya. What was your name again? Debbie. All right, Debbie. Yes. Guys.
Okay, that was
crazy,
Lucas,
Debbie.
and we just
Having
kind
a
of got our
fun
show
time. She's been
kicked
working
off.
at
Let me take my
Geneva for
glasses off.
26 years,
Hi.
which I think
It's Amelia, everyone, from Lake Howell High School.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Looks like we usually do this big intro, and we say welcome, and I'm glad you're all here. But the interview's just started. Lucas just started interviewing people as we arrive. So I guess we should formally introduce everyone and say, welcome to the 2023 Seminole County Public Schools Employee of the Year event. That was my big intro, but then Lucas just started interviewing people.
Of course.
I'm joined by Amelia King from Lake Howell High School. She is in 10th grade. Did I get that right?
Yes, correct.
Welcome. And then we have over on our other camera, we have Juliana, one of my students at South Seminole Academy. Hello,
Hi.
Juliana. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, okay, good. Make sure you're good. And then it looks like, does Lucas have somebody else lined up he wants to talk to? Okay, here's what we'll do. Well, thanks everybody for coming. We are live now on South Seminole News' YouTube page. Juliana has a guest, but I think what we're going to do is have Juliana introduce her guest and talk to her. Go ahead, Juliana.
My name's Juliana Vasquez, and you are?
I'm Tashana Borodsky. Would you like to come to middle school?
Stand next to Amelia.
Nice to meet you. What
Thank you.
what is your role in the SCPS system?
I'm the Student Services Secretary.
Oh wow, what do they do?
We do mostly discipline, but we also help out a lot of students on a daily basis. I'm just there for them to talk to sometimes, and they all come in and say hi a lot, so that's mostly what I do.
Oh no.
That's amazing.
Oh,
You
no.
must be impact
The
to these
children, am I
students'
right?
daily lives. It's amazing, you know? You're welcome. Have you always wanted to be this role?
Actually, no, I started out as a substitute for Seminole County Schools 3 years ago, and then I just loved it so much I decided to work with them.
Congratulations on this award. It's a big honor. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here, or the rest of your evening here. You're
All right.
welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. Next, we're going to go back to Lucas, and then after that, we will join Amelia. Lucas, do you have somebody you'd like to introduce to us?
Yes, I do. So, what is your name and what school are you coming from?
My name is Christy Scamahorn, and I am from Evans Elementary School.
It's elementary school. Okay, where is that located?
It's located right here in Oviedo, so thankfully I didn't have a very long drive to get.
That's important, especially with the gas nowadays. But yeah. So, what position are you at? What's the school name again?
Evans Elementary.
Evans Elementary. Yes. What position are you at, Evans?
I am a paraprofessional there.
Okay, so it's not something you hear every day. So what would you how would you explain your position, your job?
Well, it's a lot of different things, but it encompasses a little bit of lunch duty, and it encompasses car line and helping students, also working with kindergarten groups sometimes. So it's a little bit of everything.
That's nice. So you don't get bored. You know, you're doing a little bit of everything. Well, here, they need me, they need Christine. So that's great. So how long have you been working at Evans?
I've been working there almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Okay, a bit fresh. So were you always interested in the education system, or any kids that kind of got you into it?
Well, my own children went to Evans Elementary School, but before that, I actually worked with older adults. So I haven't worked with kids for a very long time. It's new for me.
That's good. So nothing new for you. So that's good. So at Evans, are your kids all grown up now? Or are they still a little?
I have one that's at Jackson Heights Middle School, and I have one that's at Haggerty High
Could I
School.
have you go over next to Juliana?
Okay. So they're definitely not in middle school anymore. Not in middle school, elementary anymore. So that's cool.
That way,
So
Juliana,
do you plan to continue working at Evans, or do you kind of have any idea for like furthermore later in the future that you kind of like, you know what, I might want to do this, you know?
Well, you know, once you're a Sunray, you're always a Sunray, so I'm going to be there as long as I can.
It's a great way to end that interview off. Thank you. Go Sunrays. Thank you. And one more time for the camera. What was your name?
Christy Scamelhorn.
We'll see you opening that award. Holding that. Yeah, see you. Thank you, Christy. No
Thank you
problem.
thank you very much, Lucas. Next, we're going to go to Amelia, who I think appears to be interviewing her principal. Okay, you will be graded on this, so please be careful and begin.
Hello, Principal Howard. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I am so good, thank you.
You never know.
It's a wonderful night out today. Principal Howard, you must be so proud of your staff who did such an amazing job this year and received the Employee of the Year award. I believe that was Mr. Sutton, correct?
Yes, we're very proud of Mr. Sutton. Mr. Sutton is also our basketball coach as well. He does a great job of making positive relationships with our parents, and that's very important for us because that's the first thing that you see when you come on our campus. That's how you experience Lake Howell, and he does a great job of welcoming all of our parents and our students to our campus. So we're very excited for him tonight.
So excited to hear that as well. Mr. Sutton's a wonderful, wonderful staff member.
Yes.
Always see him in the front office. And let's see. Would you like to share with us some of the wonderful things that you know about your staff who received the award?
Yeah, so Mr. Sutton, he has been with us about three years now on our staff as a front desk secretary. However, he's been here a little bit longer with us because he's our boys' head basketball coach as well on our campus. And he supports a lot of our programs. One of our programs that we have is Young Men of Excellence, so he is a staff supporter for that as well.
That's amazing. I always see him working so hard in the front office, but it's wonderful to hear that he's involved in so many other things as well. No wonder he received Employee of the Year.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Next, we're going to go back over to Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you are interviewing now.
Oh, first of all, what is your name?
Debbie Ebel.
Nice to meet you, Miss Ebel. What school do you work at?
I am representing Geneva Elementary.
Geneva Elementary. Wow. So what do you do in your school?
I'm the clinic assistant.
The clinic assistant? Wow. Have you always wanted to be working with like medical stuff?
I love it, and the kids are awesome, and I really love the job. It's fantastic.
Absolutely, that's fine.
That's amazing. If you can say one thing about your job, like what you love about it, what can you say?
Probably working, obviously, with all the kids. They're fantastic. They're just cute as can be, and I just really like it day to day. It's awesome.
It must be that they really love working with kids. Have you always wanted to work with kids?
It was just a random act of volunteering and ending up filling a position, and I've been doing it ever since. So I love it. Yep.
That's amazing. Congratulations on this award. What are you most excited about for this evening?
Just getting together with some family and friends and just having a good time.
That's really nice. Enjoy your evening. You totally deserve this. And have fun.
Thank
welcome.
you, Juliana.
Thank you, too.
Wonderful interview. Next up, it's getting a little bit louder out here as the band performs. We're going to talk to Lucas next. You guys just have to speak up and put that mic close by. Take it away, Lucas.
Hey guys, so we're here with one of our Latin employees from Dominican Republic. So, ¿cuál es tu nombre? What's your name?
Andrés Rivera,
Rivera. Okay, ¿y dónde tú trabajas?
I'm working for Seminole High School, Niagara Center. I have custodia over there.
Okay, so Seminole High School, guys. So, ¿cuántos años tiene que tú trabajas a Seminole High School?
4 years. Yes.
¿Y por qué tú quieres trabajar a Seminole High School? Porque, what was the reason to kind of join Seminole High School?
I think it's a good company. You know, you're working for the World School Board. I love it because you work the kids. I can help you. You know, there's a lot of opportunity for my yes.
Okay, y siempre quería hacer cosas de educación, como eso. You always want to do education.
I love it. I like to help the people. No matter what. I study chemical engineer for my country. When I come here, I'm not speaking English very well, but I love my job. That's what I do. But I love it help the people.
Está bien. Y en el República Dominicano, ¿tú siempre trabajas como educación también o no?
No, en República Dominicana yo trabajé para una compañía cervecera que se llama La Brahma, una compañía de bebida. Fue mi último trabajo allá.
Oh, okay. So she didn't used to always work in education. Bueno, gracias por tener tu tiempo aquí y un vez más, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
Adler Rivera.
Bueno, gracias. We'll take it to you guys now.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Next, we're going to go back over to Amelia. Amelia, tell us who you're talking to.
Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Pollier from Winter Springs High School.
Yes, I'm a custodian at Winter Springs High School.
It's wonderful to meet you. So, first statement is I want to thank you for everything that you do. And please share with us a few of the things that you love about your job.
Well, it's a hard job, but it's cleaning, and sometimes it can be hard, but I want to be able to keep it clean for the students and everything, because that's important, so you don't want to come into a dirty environment. And I prayed to be at Winter Springs High School, and I was started at Rock Lake Middle School, and I ended up at Winter Springs High School, and I was glad to be there. This is my last year. I'll be retiring.
Oh, retirement.
Yes.
Retirement already. Well, I think it's wonderful that you've been from school to school for so long and providing this cleanliness for other students, because it really means a lot.
It's very important to keep a school clean, and I'm just glad that I'm there, and it's been a blessing to have a job, with the school system. You got benefits and everything, but most of all, I've had a job for, would be 25 years with the school system. So it's been a blessing.
So as someone coming through with 25 years of experience of going through the school system and being a custodian, do you feel that you've made any impactful connections with your time here?
Yes, I have. I met a lot of friends and able to talk to students and everything, and met a lot of students that was friends with me for a long time, and got friends with teachers and everything, and we keep in touch, and it's important, and to make sure that, and our principal, Mr. Gaffney, he always wants the school to be clean, so I try to do my best. That's very important.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Pollier. Really appreciate your time, and thank you for everything you do for the school.
Thank you very much. That was Amelia. Amelia just had an interview. We're now going to turn it over to Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you've got.
What is your name?
Tiffany Inch.
I'm from Goldsboro. Goldsboro Elementary?
Yes.
All right, nice to meet you, Miss Inch. What do you do in Goldsboro?
I'm a paraprofessional, so I do a little bit of student supervision, fourth grade tutoring, paperwork, all the good stuff.
If you can say one thing about your job, what would it be and why?
I really love the kids. I really love being around them and being able to support them and watch them grow.
That's really nice. Have you always wanted to be a paraprofessional, or it's like it just came naturally that you wanted to help students?
It kind of came naturally. My major in college was sociology, and I did a little bit of nonprofit and really realized how much I love to help people.
Well, I also love to help people too. I love to do volunteer work. I recommend you do that at home. Yes. Well, what have you wanted to be before your current role?
What did I want to be?
Before your current paraprofessional role.
Oh, I don't know that I had a specific desire for any one role, just to be helpful and to be encouraging.
That's amazing. I also love to help others too, so we kind of share like a lot in common.
Yeah.
Well, what are you hoping to get out of this event?
I'm really excited to see the other Employee of the Years from the different schools and to see all that they're doing in their campuses.
That's amazing. It was really nice to meet you, Miss Inch.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. We're just going to keep right on going. I'm going to let Lucas know. I'm sorry about my wire there, excuse me. Next, we're going to go back over to Lucas. Lucas, you ready to begin your interview? You go right ahead. Tell us who you've got with you.
So we have another Latin employee here. He's originally from Puerto Rico. So, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
Faustino Ayala.
Faustino, wow. So, ¿tú eres de dónde eres de?
¿Ah?
¿De dónde eres de?
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico, wow. ¿De qué parte de Puerto Rico?
del centro de la isla.
Wow. ¿Y cuántos años tiene aquí en Estados Unidos? ¿Cuántos años tiene aquí?
25 años.
25 años, guys. 25 years, guys. He's been here in the United States y siempre está trabajando como en el cosa de educación, de escuelas.
Ley Brantley High School, mantenimiento de
Are we
planta.
at Lucas now?
Okay, so he works, guys.
Are
He's
we all
working at
done,
Lake
Juliana?
Brantley High School,
You all done?
and he's kind of like the money handler and everything. Y siempre quería hacer eso de plata y como eso.
Bueno, sí, me toca.
Sí, sí. Y what's it called? Y tiene eso tu novia allá,
Mi esposa.
mi esposa, y ella también trabaja
Ella
contigo.
es maestra, 25 años en Ley Brantley.
Maestra, ven aquí, ven. What's it called? Aquí. So guys, we have a husband and wife duo. So he says you are the principal, or
I'm a
high school teacher. Oh yeah, my bad. High school teacher at Lake Brantley, and he works as kind of like the money handler, you would say, like that.
plant maintenance.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes. So you guys both have been working at Lake Brantley for how many years? 25.
I've been in Lake Brantley for 25 years. As a teacher, 20.
Okay. So and what job do you work at as like the teacher? What position?
ESOL teacher and Latinos in Action teacher.
ESOL and Latinos in Action. Wow. So you guys kind of both work together, which is good, right?
It is awesome.
Well, thank you guys. And one more time, what is everyone's name? Your name is
Diana.
Diana and
Faustino Ayala.
Faustino. So we hope to see them on the stage, maybe getting an award. We hope to see guys. Thank you guys one more time. Gracias. Thank you. No problem. Ciao.
Gracias.
Thank you very much. That was Lucas with two different interviews there at the same time. Next up, we're going to be joining Amelia. Amelia, tell us who you have with you this evening.
Hello, everyone. Right now, I have Mr.
Gene Shurtleff.
Mr. Gene Shurtleff, who is maintenance for Seminole County Public Schools.
Yes, I am.
So wonderful to meet you out here tonight. I would like to say congratulations for being Employee of the Year. How would you describe your feelings?
Wonderful. Yeah, great. That's what all I can think of. I'm not much on the camera thing.
Do not blame you. It is. It's just difficult to put it into words, right? Yes, with so many emotions flowing out. I'd like to thank you for everything that you do. Please share with us a few things that you really enjoy about your job.
About my job? Fixing things that kids break, building walls, windows. It's about a little bit of everything. Anything that's got to do with construction and building. That's what I do best.
Building things, that's very important, especially with being in elementary school, middle school, and high school. You know, things tend to get broken pretty easily. And it's important that everything gets fixed, so we really appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. What was the question again? What was you said? What was the question?
We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it because you know how in the schools things break easily, and we need someone to help fix it.
Right. I'm a little hard of hearing, so I can't hear very well what you're saying. But
That's fine. The music is quite loud, but it's beautiful.
mumble the words so I can make it look like we're talking.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Shurliff. It's been a wonderful night.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. If you'll look out on the main floor right now, you can see the band performing. It's beautiful out there. The band is performing. We got a lot of activities, but we still have a lot going on in here. Next up, we're going to go back to Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you have with you.
Hello, everyone. All right. My name is Juliana Vasquez. I am an interviewer representing South Seminole Academy, and you are?
I'm Alicia Myers. Nice to meet you, Juliana.
Nice to meet you too. What school are you representing, and what do you do?
I am representing Seminole County Virtual School. I am their secretary, front desk secretary, and I absolutely love what I do.
They're interviewing.
Really? Well, what do you love so much about your job?
What I love about my job is that it is very busy, but we have times where it's a little easygoing, and I love the coworkers. I love my coworkers. We're like a family.
Aww. Well, I hope your coworkers are hearing that right now. Well, I think Mary said this before, but what do you like most about your job?
What I like most about my job is that I actually have good hours. So I love my work hours, getting home early enough to be with my daughter, to help her, with her homework, get a bath, and then we can get ready for the next day at a decent amount of time. I don't think you guys realize time is of the essence for us. So when you have a good job with good hours, you're able to really enjoy what you do.
I can agree with you on that. I can definitely agree with you on that. Yeah. Well, what is one thing you're excited about?
I'm excited about the band because I hear them. I can't stop, dancing. But I'm also excited for the snacks. I'm ready for a couple snacks. So yes, and I'm just excited to for this experience in general. I'm excited to see everyone that I've probably previously worked with or people that I may have come in contact with. So I'm just excited for the whole experience.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations for this award. It's a huge honor for you and for me to actually meet people.
Yes, thank you.
And I hope you enjoy your evening.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Juliana. You have a great night and you've been wonderful, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Juliana. Another wonderful interview. It's getting a little bit louder out here, but next up we're going to go to Lucas. Lucas, who do you have with you?
Hi everyone. So we have here another employee. And what is your name and what position do you work at?
Laura Freeman, and I work at Castleberry Elementary.
Okay, so you work at Castleberry Elementary, and I actually go to South Seminole, and we are right next door to Castleberry Elementary, which is super nice. So at Castleberry, what's your position?
I'm a pre-K ESE para.
Okay, so for those at home that don't know, how can you explain your position a little more?
I work with preschoolers who are 3, 4, and 5 who have special needs.
So what kind of got you into that position, just, with special needs children?
I think just working during my junior and senior internship and working with, there were some students that had special needs, and I think I just
got into it, yeah. So before we were talking, and you were kind of telling me how you were moving around the country a lot. Can you tell us a little bit about your story and how you got to Florida?
Okay, so my dad's a football coach, a college football coach, and I was born in Arizona. I lived there for a couple of years, and then we moved to Indiana. I went kindergarten through 4th grade there, and then we moved to Pennsylvania, and I went 5th grade to graduating high school, and then I moved to California, lived there for a couple of years, and then finally moved here.
Wow, so where haven't you been? That's the question, yeah. So that's crazy. So how long have you been working at Castleberry then because of that?
5.5 years.
5.5 years, okay. And what kind of got you to be into Castleberry? What kind of led you? I know you moved around a lot, but what kind of ultimately led you to Castleberry?
I was substituting at a different elementary school, and then I was long-term subbing at Castleberry, and then one of the ladies I worked with, her parent retired, and then the job opened, so then I came here.
Oh, you never know, sometimes it's destiny. Well, it was so great interviewing you, and one more time for the camera, what was your name?
Laura Freeman.
Laura Freeman. Okay, so it's nice to see you. Thank you. Yes.
That was Lucas.
Thank
Thank you very much, Lucas. Next up is Amelia King. Amelia, tell us who you're talking to.
Hello, everyone. So I have Mrs. Bone from Rainbow Elementary.
Hello.
Hello. So wonderful to meet you tonight.
You too. Thank you.
So I would like to say congratulations for being Employee of the Year. Of course. How are you feeling?
Excited. It's an honor, definitely. Yeah, I love it. So, very fortunate.
Love it. Loving the atmosphere, loving the music, loving the feeling.
Absolutely. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Yeah.
Right. So, I also want to thank you for everything that you do for Seminole County Public Schools. Please share with us a few things that you do as your job.
I am the front office secretary, so I help all the parents, the children, kind of the front line of the school, help keep things running smoothly, and yeah, that's what I do.
Front office, well, that's a very high stress level job, I would suppose. Well, at my school, I hear the phone ring quite often, but it's so lucky to have people like you in the front office assisting and answering those phone calls, because you know how it is when parents and students have urgent messages that need to be attended to.
Thank you. It's a team effort, but it's a great place to be, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's so wonderful to hear, Mrs. Bone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you, Amelia, for that interview. Next up, we're returning back to Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you've got.
First of all, what is your name?
My name is Tony Adams.
What school are you representing, Miss Adams?
I'm representing Midway Elementary School of the Arts.
Oh, wow. My name's Juliana Vasquez, by the way. And what are you most excited about tonight?
You're not going to believe this, but about 9 years ago, my late husband won Employee of the Year for the county. So this is a surreal moment for me. This is most exciting that I am making this full circle in his memory.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a very nice connection that you have with your husband, and he was actually county Employee of the Year. That's nice. That's nice. Well, how long have you been the SEPS system?
Oh, I think it's been about 34 years I've been in the system. I started out as a substitute teacher at Rosenwald Exceptional Student Center in Altamount. And then later I became a paraprofessional for Seminole County Head Start, which was under Seminole County Public Schools at the time. Then later I became a certified public school teacher at Woodlands Elementary School. I won Teacher of the Year there in 1999. I won Character Education Teacher of the Year in 2006 while working at Goldsboro Elementary Magnet School. And now I'm here with Employee of the Year for Midway Elementary School of the Arts.
Well, you seem like a very successful person with all those awards that you won, and you had like substitute teacher, paraprofessional, so much awards. Well, I know that we were conversating before about like you knowing Dr. Coleman from South Seminole Academy.
I really do. I know Dr. Coleman. Dr. Coleman is my sorority sister. We pledged together for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. We are the ladies that wear the pink and green, and our Vice President Kamala Harris is also our sorority sister.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So how did you guys meet, by the way? Let's let the viewers see at home. How did you meet Dr. Coleman?
I met her through the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Kappa Sigma Omega is our chapter. It's located in Sanford, Florida, and that's how we met.
That's amazing. Well, I'm pretty sure you've been here before, but have you been to the Employee of the Year event before?
I was Teacher of the Year for Woodlands Elementary School in 1999. So I've walked the red carpet before. Yes.
You have the experience.
I do.
It was really nice meeting you this evening. I hope you enjoy your celebration here at the Crosshanger Life Church in Oviedo.
I am thoroughly enjoying it, and as I say, I feel like I represent my late husband in his memory, and also my mother, who was another trailblazer for Seminole County Public School. She served as a teacher during segregation times at Croons, and then later on she became a guidance counselor at Seminole High School during desegregation times. So I got a chance to witness her see education transform.
You got a lot of nice roots.
I'm so blessed.
It was really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you also.
Well, I hope you enjoy your evening here.
Thank you so much, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you to both of you. That was Juliana with one of Dr. Coleman's sorority sisters. That was very nice information to get. Next up is Lucas. Lucas, tell us who you've got with you.
So we actually have a familiar face for me personally. I actually went to her daughter's school, and so let's start off. What is your name and what school do you work at?
My name is Meena Gusai and I work at Idlewild Elementary. Woohoo!
Ooh, yes. So what position do you work at Idlewild?
I'm an ESC paraprofessional there, and I work with kids of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
And then are those kids like with special needs or?
Yes, they have special needs, but they are lovely. They are so kind. It's just amazing to see them every day grow. Yes.
For your position, have you always worked as that position at Idlewild, or have you worked at a different position somewhere else?
No, I started with that position with Idlewild, and I'm still working there. I love it over there. The kids are just amazing, and it's so grateful at the end of the day. I just feel amazed to see them grow every day.
That's amazing. And how many years have you been at Idlewild?
This is my 4th year.
Okay. And then before Idlewild, did you work at anywhere else, or was that position that you are at the ED? What's it called? Yes. Was that always the position that you wanted to be, or kind of things happened and led you to that point?
I volunteered before I started working, but when I started working, I didn't have that much of idea. But once I started, I just loved it. I just love helping those kids, and it's just amazing, as I said, to see them grow and learn, and they are so kind. Yes, it just melts my heart to see them grow every day.
That's amazing. And are you here with anybody else? Any plus ones or anything? Yes. You wanna call them down? You guys wanna come down? Hey, you guys can come in. You too. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it. What's up? Hi. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Hey guys. So who are we here with?
Harish.
Prisha. Oxage. Are you guys proud of your mom for being nominated Employee of the Year?
Indeed, we are so proud. We are so proud of Meena.
That's amazing. Well, we're gonna have to cut it short just because there's a lot of people. But thank you guys for coming down, and who knows, we might see you with that award of Employee of the Year. So thank you guys. No problem. Yeah.
Thank
We'll
you,
be back
Lucas,
to you
with a
guys.
family interview. That was very nice. Thank you, Lucas. Next up, we're going back to Amelia King. Hello, Amelia.
Again, right here today, I have Mrs. Garcia. Please introduce yourself.
Yvette Garcia from the Educational Support Center.
So wonderful to meet you out here tonight.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for everything you do for Seminole County Public Schools. What has been the highlight of your job so far?
Well, I mean, just working in education is a thrill. You know, when I was at the school site, watching the kids progress, that was very wonderful. But now, being in the position I am now, I'm helping parents and helping kids still, even at the Educational Support Center.
Wow, that's wonderful. And what made you choose a job in education?
Well, actually, I started when my son started going to kindergarten. I left my job and I started working in the education field because I didn't have anyone to stay with him. So that's what got me started with Seminole County Public Schools.
I see. That's quite inspiring and quite relatable, I suppose, for some other immigrant parents. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely. Let's see. Well, first of all, congratulations for being Employee of the Year. How would you describe your feelings?
Well, I'm excited. I mean, this is the third time that I've been at one of these ceremonies, so, it'd be exciting to go through it again, and it is an honor, and it's humbling, very humbling, but, I recognize that this comes from my peers, and I'm very appreciative.
Wow, this is all so wonderful to hear. And also, it's just such a wonderful place to be and in such a wonderful atmosphere right now here tonight. How would you describe your feelings towards the atmosphere?
Oh, it's very nice. Grace Gonzalez does a wonderful job at setting everything up, and they go through a lot of putting it up, taking it down. I mean, it's a lot, and I'm very appreciative. This is a very nice scenario that they have here. It's very laid back, but it's still very elegant.
Yes, and the music outside, it's so beautiful to hear. The band kids are doing wonderful. I mean, it is a bit loud, but it's very nice.
They're doing a great job. Great job. And so are you.
Thank you, Mrs. Garcia. Wonderful to meet you tonight.
Very nice to meet you, Amelia.
Thank you once again from Lake Howell High School. That was Amelia King. Next, we're going over to one of my students from South Seminole News. It's Juliana. Juliana, who are you speaking to?
What's your name?
Tammy Hooks.
Nice to meet you, Miss Hooks. What school or like any like SEPS part do you represent?
I am
Come on and stand right next to
representing
Amelia.
Alternative Education. Journeys Academy, Eugene Gregory, all of our alternative schools.
Our viewers may be wondering what's an alternative school. Could you go in a little bit more depth what that is?
An alternative school is school for students that unfortunately misbehave multiple times, and they have to be transitioned to a different location so that they can learn their lesson.
Oh, wow. Well, I know many students who never really been there. I never even heard of an alternative school until right now.
But that's a good thing. I'm glad that you don't know. But that means you're a good student. You do what you're told, but we do have some unfortunate students that make poor choices, and this gives them the opportunity, without totally expelling them from school, to be in a more controlled environment where they can get some life skills and learn to make better choices.
That's amazing. In one word, how do you feel about your current spot in your job right now?
I am the executive secretary at Eugene Gregory, and I love it. I get to be hands-on with the students. You get to build personal relationships where they respect you, you respect them, and you make these lifelong changes in their life. If you can reach one child and they never come back, you've done your job. And that's what I try to do.
Wow, that is amazing. No wonder you won this award. You're impacting lives of students.
Especially in the alternative education, because a lot of times they don't want to listen, and this is like their last chance. So we make sure they have all the resources to go back into their transitions into their regular schools.
Well, that is amazing that you're touching lives of students. I hope you enjoy your evening here at the Employee of the Year event.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, Juliana. Once again, that was Juliana from South Seminole News. Next up, also from South Seminole News, is Lucas. Lucas, tell us who you're talking with.
Hi, everyone here. So we're here with
Eric Brisbane Stewart.
Brisbane Stewart, and so I feel like your position is kind of a little bit different. Before we were talking, so what exactly do you work at?
I'm a registered behavior analysis technician, RBT.
Okay, and then for those folks at home who don't really know what that is, can you explain a little more?
It's in what's called ABA therapy, applied behavior analysis. So I just go in to different schools in the district, and what I do is just help implement and work with teachers and the paras to deal with behavior problems and help implement behavior protocols in the classroom.
And so have you always kind of been wanting to work this position, or is it just one day you were like, why don't I try this out, or something like that?
Well, I have a background. I was a para at T Middle School for 6 years, and then the support that the county were bringing in, they kind of recruited me because I was already kind of doing the same type of work in the classroom. So they just encouraged me to work for the county to do it district-wide.
Why not? So, yeah, so for your position, you're kind of moving around Seminole County, or are you just located at one school or one?
No, we move around. The job entails moving around from school to school. So we work elementary, middle schools, and high schools, wherever the need is at.
Perfect. And would you say for your position specifically, would you say, it's kind of harder not harder, but it's a little easier with kids from elementary, middle, or high?
It varies because the students' individual behavior needs are all different. But I would say maybe, for me personally, elementary is a little easier because if you can get them and shape them at a young age, they're easier to deal with in middle school and high school. So it's very important to get intervention really early. So I kind of like elementary. I like all of it. Yeah.
Well, the more you know. And we actually found somebody named here, Eric Brisbane Stewart. Are you familiar with this man?
Yeah, that's him.
That's it. Can you recreate the pose here real quick? Can you recreate that? Let me see. Yep. Oh, sorry. Hi. Well, on that note, it was so nice seeing you. We hope to see you. Hey, thank you. No problem. Yeah. And we thank you. Hey, it's a lifestyle. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. That was Lucas Couto from South Seminole News. Next up is Amelia King. Amelia, tell us who you're talking with.
Hello, everyone. Again, today I have Mrs. Kniezer.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Jen Kniezer from Oviedo High School.
So wonderful to meet you out here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for everything you do for Seminole County Public Schools. What would you say is the highlight of your job so far?
The highlight of my job so far is just seeing all the different kids and working on the front line in the front office. I love watching all the kids come in, helping them out, the parents. And every day is something different, so it's nice.
Right, having variety every day. And also just the fact of being in the front office. I've said this before, I believe, in a previous interview, but the demand and the stress level of dealing with all the calls and incoming questions in the front office. Like, even at my high school, I hear the phone going off all the time. I think it's admirable, and we really appreciate the fact that you would take up a position to work in the front office.
Well, thank you. It's pretty nonstop all the time. You have to be able to multitask pretty efficiently.
Right, exactly, the multitasking part. So how do you feel so far?
I feel excited. It's an honor to be having been nominated for my school.
Yes, I bet that it's quite a night tonight. Employee of the Year.
Thank you.
Yes, and well, I don't know how else to describe the atmosphere except for amazing. What are your thoughts?
I was very shocked. I was stunned and honored. Like I said, it's great to be able to represent Oviedo in this way and to know that my colleagues think this much about me. It's very nice.
Glad to hear that. Well, what first brought you to Oviedo High School?
Honestly, I was just looking for a job. I was in between jobs and just looking for a job, and it fit. I'd been involved volunteering in schools my whole entire life with my kids. So I've done everything from PTA president to being on the school board, and this was just a natural fit for me to come back to the school environment.
That touches me, the community service aspect and everything. Yes, it's wonderful to meet you tonight, Mrs. Kniezer.
Thank you. It was so nice to meet you, too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amelia. That was Amelia from Lake Howell High School. Next up, joining us once again from South Seminole News, it's Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you've got with you.
My name is Juliana Vasquez, and you are?
Todd Villeneuve.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Villeneuve. What school are you representing?
I'm from Sterling Park Elementary.
Well, I have a history with Sterling Park Elementary. I've been there for 3rd grade to 5th grade, my upper years. How long have you been working there?
I've been there about 3 years, I think, now. I started out subbing there quite a bit and then kind of rolled into an ESC Parapro position. So
That's really cool. How are you feeling about this award?
I'm pretty excited. I'm kind of humbled. I'm kind of have mixed feelings. It's I'm flattered. I'm thankful that people have that my coworkers voted for me for this and wanted to recognize me. But it's still humbling. I still feel like I don't know. I feel like there's other people who work really hard as well. So it feels odd. Does that make sense? So.
I understand how that feels. So, what are you hoping to get out of this event?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that I thought about that. It'll be nice to meet some other people and maybe share some stories, and I don't know. It'll just be interesting to meet some other people, and I don't know. Hopefully that's it. I don't know. It is exciting though. So. spend time with the wife, you know.
And what is your wife's name, by the way?
My wife's name is Mary Villeneuve, and she was actually the employee year for our school 2 years ago.
Oh, look at that. You got some history of Employee of the Year.
We gotta lock down that parking spot, you know, make sure we keep it in the family.
Wow. Well, you've probably been to these events before, right?
I haven't. When my wife won it, it was during COVID, so we got to see it on the video. So I think that's going to be a little bit different than what we're doing tonight. So I'm excited to see what it looks like, and I don't know, I'm just going along for the ride.
What an exciting experience that you are going to have today, an actual face-to-face Employee of the Year.
It'll be fun, yes.
And I hope you enjoy your evening here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. Another interview from Juliana from South Seminole News. Next up is Lucas. Lucas, tell us who you're talking to this evening.
Hi, everyone. So I'm here with Miss Colleen Baker of Woodlands.
Yep. Yeah.
So Miss Baker, can you tell us a little bit about your position at Woodlands?
Okay, I am the bookkeeper, so I handle all the money at Woodlands, all the budgeting and pay the bills and handle all the field trips, any money that comes into the school.
It's kind of your thing. Okay, that's crazy. So have you always been like a bookkeeper, or was there any moment that you kind of just slowly said, you know what, why don't I try this out?
I kind of fell into it. I don't know that it was my life passion, but I fell into it, yeah.
So did you start off like for going to your you start off what's it called, bookkeeping at your kids elementary or anything, or what kind of like led you to Woodlands? My bad.
I started out at Longwood as a secretary, and then I kind of connected with somebody and got into the bookkeeping world, and I had my own business for a little while. And then a position came up at Woodlands. I wanted to get back into school, so that's what I did.
Hey, so how many years would you say you've kind of had, like, you know, being a bookkeeper, just kind of like at Woodlands and Longwood, and maybe secretary?
I was at Longwood, I think, about 10 years. Yeah. And then I went to Woodlands. I've been there almost 13 now, I think it is. Yeah.
We were talking beforehand, that's almost as old as I am, so we should like 23, 24 years in total that you've been working in the education. That's something. And is this your first year being nominated Employee of the Year?
Actually, this is my third time over all the years. Yeah.
Third time? That's crazy. Should have been 10, 12. I mean, but that's so cool. Well, we just want to end it on a good note here. Thank you, Miss Baker, for passing by. And I think we also have. Can you want to show? I think we also found another Baker. Oh yeah, that is our Miss Colleen Baker here. And yep. So thank you again, and we hope to see you maybe holding up that award? Question mark. We'll see. We have to see. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucas. Next, we're going to go back over to Amelia King. Amelia, tell us who you have with you.
Hello, everyone. Once again, tonight, here today, I have Miss Brand from Winter Springs Elementary. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, I want to thank you for everything that you do for Seminole County Public Schools, first of all. How are your emotions?
I'm happy, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight and to be recognized as Employee of the Year. Very excited about it.
Very excited for you, too. What has been the highlight of your job so far?
I work in pre-K, working with the little kids that's 3 and 4 years old, and that's a challenge, but I love it. Kids are my thing.
That's so wonderful, especially working with the ones so young. So how do you feel like your experience has been so far with these little kids at Winter Springs Elementary?
My experience has been great. There's been good, there's been bad, but watching the kids grow and become older in high school, and they sometimes walks, there are other students there, and I get to see them. And it's just amazing how they better themselves, and what we did for them made improvement for them, and they're doing a lot better.
We really appreciate what you do, especially being in primary education and providing for the younger students like that. So congratulations once again on being Employee of the Year.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank
you, Ms.
very
Brand.
much, Amelia. I feel like I'm interrupting them, but Juliana's been having a conversation for a while. But I think I will step in and say, Juliana, who are you interviewing this evening?
What is your name? What? Well, what is your name?
Barbara Gordon Katakis.
And what is your name, little buddy?
Liam.
Nice to meet both of you. What school are you both representing?
Longwood Elementary.
Wait, should I say the same?
You guys are next. Stand by for about a minute.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You're both representing the same school. Well, what job do you have there?
I'm a paraprofessional. What's your job there?
Student. I think it's crazy. I guess. Student. I don't know, really.
Student. You're a student. All right, then. So how long have you been working in the field?
25 years.
And what grade are you in?
Third.
All right. What is your favorite thing about working or learning in Longwood Elementary?
Longwood is like home to me. My kids went through Longwood, and I worked there before they closed and came back after they opened. So it's definitely home for me.
What do you love about Longwood?
All the teachers, they're really nice.
That's nice. Well, I saw you had like some connection with Castleberry Elementary as well, like what we were talking about in our conversation. Isn't that like when you first started it?
Yes, that's where I started, was Castleberry, and then I moved to Longwood and stayed until they closed, went to Highlands, and then came back to Longwood when they reopened.
And you've been working in the system for how many years?
25. It's a long time.
Oh, wow. And I have a question for you. And this is like kind of like a question that I ask like kids, but like, what is your favorite subject?
Favorite subject?
You can't say recess.
I know, that's not a subject. Yeah. Math and science.
That's nice. And then, say like you guys are related?
Yes, I'm his Grammy.
Well, that's really nice that you're representing your grandmother as well.
He's giving me moral support.
I wasn't going to get interviewed, I was just going to hear moral support, but now I think.
Well, it's really nice meeting both of you, and you being her moral support and her loving same school loving grandson. Well, it was really nice meeting both of you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
And I hope you enjoy your stay here and enjoy your award that you're about to receive.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You too.
Thank you, Juliana. Another interview with grandson and grandma. Next up is Lucas. Lucas, tell us who you've got.
Hi, everyone. So we're here with one of the younger faces of the employees. So can you say your name and what position you work at?
My name is Deja Wade. I'm a behavioral tech over at Endeavor School.
And Endeavor School, so it's not school that you hear mostly, but can you explain a little bit about what is Endeavor School?
So Endeavor School is basically an alternative school in the Seminole County District. We help with kids who have IEPs, who struggle a little bit in the classroom, and who have to be in a self-contained room.
Okay, and this is not something that you see a lot of people doing. So what kind of got you to work into that position?
I've always enjoyed working with at-risk youth. I've never experienced being an at-risk youth myself, but being able to help make a change and make a difference in their lives got me to this point.
Yes, and so how long have you been working at Endeavor School? Or what kind of led you to this point of getting there?
So I've been at Endeavor School for 2 years. Just like I say, being able to help other kids got me to this point, and this was an opportunity for that.
Wow, and in those 2 years, is this your first time getting nominated Employee of the Year?
This is my second time, and my first time winning.
Second? Oh, for first time? Okay, so that's good. So, anything else you want to kind of tell them before we head out? Any kind of last minute stuff that you want to be tell the camera, the people watching on Facebook?
Just thank you for nominating me, and thank you for your time. You're amazing.
Yeah, thank you. South Seminole, #represent. Yes, thank you for coming, and who knows, we might see you holding up that award for Employee of the Year. Question mark, we have to see you. So, I see you. Thank you. Thank you to change it up.
All right, that was Lucas. We're going to join Amelia now, already in progress. It sounds like there's a conversation already going on. Amelia, tell us who you've got.
Hello, once again. Right now I have Mrs. Barber. Please introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm Colleen Barber from Woodlands Elementary.
So wonderful to meet you tonight.
Too, thank you.
Congratulations on receiving Employee of the Year. How do you feel so far?
Thank you. It's very exciting. It's been a lot of fun. It's neat.
Very neat indeed. Wow. Earlier there was band outside, but now I hear such beautiful piano music playing. It's making me a little emotional too, I mean.
Very nice and calming after a long day.
Could definitely agree. So, Mrs. Barber, what has been the highlight of your job so far working in SEPS?
Honestly, I love the kids. Even though I'm in the bookkeeping realm with the math and the budgets and all that. I love being with the kids. My grandson is at the school I'm at now too, so it's just rewarding. It's an awesome place to be.
Right. That's so inspirational. And I mean, maths. Woo. Can I ask you, what was your favorite type of math?
Oh, I don't have a favorite type of math. I can't really say I have a favorite type of math, but I do love doing the budgets and going over all the numbers and challenges that it brings. It's fun.
So more like arithmetic and finance specifically, yes?
Finance, yeah, a lot of finance. Yeah.
Can definitely relate. I actually work at the bank at my school for an internship. So, yeah, and my mom was in finance for about 20, 25 years. Wow. Nice to meet someone with a similar mindset.
Yeah. It's fun.
So nice to meet you tonight, Mrs. Barber. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you, too. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Next, we're going to head back on over to Juliana. Tell us who you're speaking with.
What is your name?
Sean Reddy.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Reddy.
Nice to meet you as well, Juliana.
Well, what is your current role?
I'm a school safety guard at Lyman High School.
Wow, Lyman High School?
Yes.
That's the engineering school, right? The magnet one.
Yes, that's the magnet school, the engineering program as well.
That's great. Well, you're a school safety officer, so what is your favorite part about being a school safety officer?
My favorite part about being a school safety officer is just interacting with the students each and every day, seeing them walk around campus and enjoying their lifestyle as they go throughout the day of high school. Because, again, you only get the opportunity to be in high school once. So if you can enjoy your moments while you're walking through the hallway safely and enjoying everything that happened, it's always great to be around them.
That's amazing. And I have another question for you. What are you hoping to get out of this event?
I just want to get an opportunity to interact with others, see others what they do at their school, how they function throughout their daily work while working at the schools that they work at throughout the county. Just an opportunity to enjoy it.
My last question for you tonight is, what are you hoping to get out of this event?
I'm hoping I get an opportunity just to mingle with others see what I do on a daily basis, know who I am, and just enjoy the fact of being around everyone within the county as well as my family at the same time.
Well, that's amazing. It was very nice meeting you, Mr. Reddy. And I hope you enjoy your award that you're about to receive.
Yes, ma'am, I will. Thank you so much, Juliana. I greatly appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Juliana. Another fine interview. Next up is Lucas. Lucas, tell us who you've got with you this evening.
Hi, so I'm here with
Miss Presty from Lake Mary High School.
From Lake Mara High School, okay, and I actually am a Ram, okay, yeah, hopefully in the future I will, hello Ram, like this, okay, we'll have to see later on. So what position are you at Lake Mary?
I am the FTE clerk at Lake Mary High School.
Okay, so for those people at home who don't really know like what FTE clerks are, can you explain it a little more?
It's a little behind the scenes and basically how the school gets funding for all the students and stuff like that. It's a big support system.
Yeah, so you kind of got like the principal and everything that's kind of like the face, but then you actually have like the real people working behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So how long have you been at Lake Mary for?
This is my 4th year, but I am an alumni of Lake Mary High School as well.
Are you now? So you original Floridian? Yep. Okay. Did you go to any middle school or elementary here also in Seminole County or just high school?
I went to Greenwood for 7th and 8th grade and then Lake Mary all through my high school.
Crazy. It's good to see a fellow alumni. Do you kind of miss your days sometimes at Lake Mary, like not working, just being a student there, or?
Not really, because my son is a sophomore there, so I'm still pretty involved with everything there at the school.
That's good. So is one of your sons here, the sophomore one?
The sophomore is the one in the black.
Sophomore one. You want to come on down here? Yeah, just kind of just little, yeah. Give a little shout out. So, how do you feel kind of having your mom as like also work there, but just kind of like, does she drop you off and say hi, bye, sweetie, or something like that?
So basically, I go to her office every day. Every day she be having snacks.
That's essential.
Sometimes I just be coming down in the middle of class to say what's up. It's a blast.
It's a blast, yeah. Well, that's a good note to end it on a blast. So thank you guys for coming down. And who knows, like I was saying, we might see one of you. We might see you with that award for Employee of the Year. We'll have to see. Thank you, no problem. Yeah, thank you, yeah.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
Lucas. Next up is Amelia King. Amelia, tell us who you're speaking with.
Hello, everyone, once again. I was actually going to save the introduction for on camera, but I opened the booklet and I already saw this wonderful, sweet lady's name. This is Sharita Murray, and she is from Bentley Elementary School.
Hi, yes, I'm from Bentley Elementary School. I have been an employee at Bentley Elementary School for 22 years now. I actually really love being an employee at Bentley Elementary School, especially elementary. Those kids are the foundation. They start in elementary school, so we really want them to be very successful and want them to make sure that we're setting them up for success as they move on in their educational careers in middle school, high school, and off to college or any career choice of theirs.
Wow. It's so wonderful that you teach at primary education, especially because those years of our lives, of children's lives, are so important. Yes, it's like the building foundation for going into the future. And also just congratulations on being Employee of the Year.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's an honor. It really is an honor. We have some really good employees here in Seminole County. I've seen so many. I've had the opportunity to work with so many. So it really is an honor and a blessing.
Oh, that's so wonderful to hear, and we're so glad that you're here tonight. What's been the highlight of your job so far?
The highlight of my job actually is seeing students that we had in elementary school come back and visit us, and they've graduated and they've gotten married and they've gotten career choices, and it's those special kids now that are coming back that we had their mom or dad, and now their child is at a student of ours, like in kindergarten. That is really the highlight. Sometimes I think, wow, I've been here a long time. But other times I feel very rewarded just knowing those students used to be under us at elementary school, and now they've grown up, have careers, have their own family, and now we get the opportunity to teach their children.
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. I think that just like melted my heart. Honestly, it's making me think of the future. Oh, too many emotions. I feel like I just ate frosting off a cake. I'm like, well, it's so nice to meet you tonight.
Good luck in anything you do, because I think wherever you decide to do as you graduate high school, you're going to achieve. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Thank you to both of you for that frosting-filled interview. Your dad said if you want to take a break and get something to drink, you can if you want. I'll just talk with Juliana for a minute. Is my head being cut off? All right, I'll scoot down a little bit like this. Hi, Juliana. How's it going?
Good.
Oh, this is nice. I don't have to share a microphone with you.
Oh, yeah.
So you've met a lot of people this evening.
Yes.
Now you know they're going to bring you up on stage and ask you some questions about some people you met.
I'm a spotlight, so like Miss Adams from Midway Elementary.
Midway?
She knows Dr. Coleman.
Oh, that's like the second person you interviewed that knew Dr. Coleman. Dr. Coleman is very popular, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She knows a lot of people. So in just a few minutes, actually, the event will get started. Juliana and Lucas and Amelia will be brought up on stage. Just to quickly recap the interviews that they just did, we'll swing the camera around and let people that are watching live from home that can enjoy that.
The highlights.
You'll still be live. You'll still be live if you want. Oh, it looks like I have an interview for you if you like. I'll step out of the way and come on in. Welcome. No interview? Oh, talk to me. Uh-oh. They need to talk to me. Reese, if you just want to go to camera 4. And we will wait for Amelia to come back. Oh, you know what, Amelia?
Amelia.
I think Amelia has another interview, and then I will join you if you want. Hang on a second. I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You come on in right now. In just a moment here, we're going to have Amelia join us. Juliana, thank you for spending about 30 seconds with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
We'll be seeing you up on stage soon. Next up is Amelia King. Amelia, tell us who you're speaking with.
Hello, everyone. Right now, I'm speaking with Mr. Sutton from Lake Howell High School. It's so nice to see you here tonight.
Nice to see you, too. You look gorgeous. Look at there, the pretty dress.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sutton. Well, it's just honestly, it's wonderful to see you here tonight, and I'm just so proud that we have Mr. Sutton from Lake Howell.
Yep, I am proud, too. I'm happy to be here. So,
Congratulations on achieving Employee of the Year. How are you feeling so far?
It's an honor. It's an honor. You know, I love what I do, and it's been fun doing it, so we just want to continue doing it. So, but I'm glad of the recognition, you know, I appreciate it, so I'm excited to be here.
So awesome. So how has basketball been and everything?
It's going good. It's going good. Teams starting to peak and district soon, so it's been a little hectic. So, but a good hectic. So it's the fun time of the year. So, yeah.
I definitely feel you on the good hectic part. Schedule's always running, always busy. All right. What has been the highlight of your job so far?
Just meeting all the parents, the kids, building relationships with the kids. That's been really nice, So, and the kids, have been really receptive to, me kind of coaching them, helping them out where I can, and also, getting them where they're supposed to be. So that's really a good highlight. It's fun with the kids, so.
And it's fun having you at Lake Howell. Mr. Sutton, every time I'm like in the front office after school and, let's say I'm waiting to be picked up, I always see like the phone ringing so many times. I mentioned this earlier, but then you're always there to like pick up the phone and answer. I think we're very grateful to have you here, and thank you so much for everything you do.
No, thank you. It's not a problem at all. I enjoy it, so thank you. All right.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Sutton.
Thank you.
Amelia, if you want to grab your microphone and walk on over to Juliana's table, I think we're going to be wrapping things up because in a moment, that means they're going to be bringing you guys up on stage. I hope you know what you want to say. So what I'm going to do just for a minute is I'm going to go move that other camera while the two of you just talk briefly for a few minutes, if that's okay. This is Juliana and Amelia. Let me zoom in on you a little. Hello. Oh, too much. I'm cutting off the top of her hair. Back up a little. Back up.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. All right, just for a moment, I'm going to go move the camera around. If the two of you want to discuss your notes on things you might want to say, stand by. Our behind-the-scenes director, Reese Miles, is going to be joining us. Actually, it won't reach. I don't know if it'll reach up for you. You just want to talk?
Go ahead.
All right, this is Reese talking.
Hello. So, we got
goodness,
Lucas here
it's so
too.
difficult to decide.
Yeah, if you guys are still on, Lucas, if you want to join them, talk for a little bit. Oh yeah, go ahead, set that right there. It's good.
He's eating a cookie.
Bro,
So yes, as a little bit of a little. No, it won't connect to here. But as a little bit of a practice, because you guys might be going up on the stage soon. Do you guys have any favorite people that you interviewed today?
Yes, thank you. Oh, actually, hold on, let me grab it. I actually have the people. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah, we got our list here of all of our nominees.
They said like one person, but I chose two people. I got
me too.
Yeah, Deja Phillips. So she's one of the younger ones that I noticed. I didn't really ask her age.
Are you guys placing bets on who's gonna win? Is that what's happening?
See, I don't. The only thing is, I know I'm gonna win those $20, so we'll see. What? I'm joking.
If the three of you guys want to make your way to the stage now, they've got the little card with your names on it. I'll have you go see it. Remember where you stood last time, right just at the bottom of the steps? This is Amelia in the center, joined by Juliana and Lucas. They have been our red carpet professionals now. We've been doing this for many years now, I can say.
Yes, we're actually going to the Oscars next, so you guys will see us there. Yes, Oscars.
Listen, I got all dressed up, but I've been on camera for only like 10 seconds. Hi, everybody. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You've turned into real professionals when it comes to red carpet interviews.
Thank you.
We're going to take the three of you guys now, and we're going to head to the stage. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're heading to the stage.
Bye.
Again, good evening. Now it's official. We're going to begin our program. Thank you so much for being here and for taking time to be with us and to join us so we can honor you. The Employee of the Year is a very special event. This is the time we get to showcase all the things that you guys have done throughout the year at our district and in our schools. So we are so very proud of each one of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can give yourself a hand. At this time, I'm going to ask some news anchors to come up to be here on stage with me. How did you enjoy that red carpet experience? I thought it was really neat to have the students interviewing you and having a fun time with you. But if the news anchors are ready, wow.
Go ahead.
They should be coming soon.
Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, come on down. We have 3. We have Amelia King, 10th grade at Lake Howell High School. Look at how beautiful and handsome these students are. We have Juliana Vasquez, 8th grade, South Seminole Academy, and Lucas Cuoto, South Seminole Academy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for bringing the best middle school in Seminole County. Just saying, South Seminole Academy on top. So, you know, I met a lot of people in the interview, some who even spoke a little bit English and mainly Spanish. So that was something that I had to try doing. But I really have to say, throughout all these people that I met, that it was phenomenal seeing all of you guys and all you guys' different stories. But I do have 2 that actually stood out. So you guys want to do a little drum roll? A little drum roll? So on my first one is Miss Deja Phillips from Endeavor School. If you want to stand up, where are you? Whoop, whoop. Okay. So Miss Phillips was super fun. I noticed that she was one of the more younger looking ones, if I may word that. I don't want to word it any way, but she was she was definitely one that stood out because when I was talking to her, she works with kids who are on the spectrum or kids who were kind of at-risk youth, and I really noticed that she was kind of telling me that she was like, yeah, you know, something that I personally have dealt with and something that I really, you know, kind of want to have kids not do, you know, kind of put them in the right direction. And just overall, really what she told me was, it really hit me close to heart, and I just want to shout her out for that. So one more applause. And my second one, drum roll please guys, sorry, I'm making you guys do all this work, Mr. Eric Brisbane Stewart, okay? He might be a familiar face, you guys. Yes, okay, yes. So similar to Miss Phillips, he actually works with kids on the spectrum, and he's kind of going all around. He works in the Education Support Center, and when I talked to him, he really had this like energy to him. Even if in the photo, I don't know if you guys can pop it up, but in his photo, it was just him just posing like this and everything. I was like, he really just, when talking to him, it was super fun. It was like, you know, I was like, dang, I really like this guy. Like, I would want to have like a Kool-Aid next to him, you know, chat and everything. Yeah. And just somebody that I know I'm really gonna be remembering later on after this, you know, Employee of the Year. So I just want to shout him out for that reason. So just one more round of applause, guys. Pass it on to my co-host, Miss Amelia.
Thank you for the mic, Lucas. Wonderful job. Hello, everyone. Honestly, it has been so wonderful to be here this evening, and I'm so grateful to have met so many wonderful staff members from Seminole County Public Schools. All of you are so amazing and wonderful. It's difficult to select just a few people to talk about, but first of all, I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Sutton. He is from Lake Howell High School. So proud, Mr. Sutton. Would you like to stand up in the crowd? Mr. Sutton. Head basketball coach and front office worker. We love you. All right. And from the interviews, let's see. Oh, first of all, Mrs. Sharita Murray from Bentley Elementary. Please stand up. Mrs. Murray, you were so sweet. Talking to you was like opening a piece of candy. I swear, I could be on a sugar rush for hours. Everything you said just warmed my heart, and honestly, I melted from the conversation we had. Thank you so much. You are a wonderful asset to Seminole County Public Schools. Please continue being yourself. Next up, I would like to say, I had a wonderful conversation with Miss Yvette Garcia from the Education Support Center. Mrs. Garcia. So it was actually wonderful talking to Mrs. Garcia about background and descent. Her family is from Puerto Rico, I believe, and also we had many fun analogies about a cruise ship, and she told me, she said, I believe in the future, you would do wonderful being on a cruise ship and being part of entertainment and on stage. And I'm like, well, that's funny because I love being on stage. So I love being on stage. Like, thank you so much. But The travel aspect, we connected through our backgrounds of immigration. My mother came from Indonesia, her parents came from Puerto Rico. I felt that immediate click with Mrs. Garcia. And Mrs. Garcia, it was so wonderful talking to you tonight. Thank you for everything that you do for Seminole County Public Schools. Also, shout out to Principal Howard, because Lake Howell High School, go Silverhawks, stay Hawk strong. Stay Hawk strong.
All right. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all of you for all your hard work for Seminole County Public Schools. You rock. Enjoy this event. Now, I had some trouble actually choosing 2 people to actually showcase, but it was really hard. So one of mine was Miss Hooks from the alternative programs. Stand up. If you want, you can stand up. I really like talking to Miss Hooks. It's like she also said that if she could connect to one life of a student, then like they're free to go from the alternative programs. And I found that really impactful, because that's really what all of you do as well, touching the lives of students. And then my second one was Mr. Reddy, the school safety officer from Lyman. Stand up. Thank you so much for helping our schools stay safe, and especially Lyman, that's where you work. And being there for students and keeping them safe is just important. And we need safe schools for our students to learn and not worry about having fights or something. Well, thank you for all your hard work for Seminole County Public Schools, everyone. I really enjoyed talking to everyone that I interviewed, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. And let me tell you, this is why we do what we do right here. Thank you, guys. You can go this way here. You handsome and beautiful people. At this time, I would like to invite up your MCs for the night. They are the ones that are going to keep everything flowing and let you know